On July 2nd of 1947, the small town of Roswell, New Mexico saw the sky light up. This was the first and the last time the United States recognized the existence of the U.F.O. And even though it only took a while to clarify how that was just the result of a water balloon, the small town of Roswell still takes part in the UFO stories and local legends about the aliens. And today, we came here to explore its out-of-this-world streets. Welcome to Rods TV. With little less than 100 square kilometers, Roswell has a population that comes close to the 80,000 inhabitants, which it's not a lot, but it's still enough to be house of the International U.F.O. Museum and Research Center, which is the first station of the three we're gonna be visiting today as part of the Rods TV Roswell tour. The introduction video will basically ask you what your place in this vast universe is, and that can be a very stressful question to answer. Following that, we're gonna find a very well chronology, of all the events that happened that night. It is also important to remember that during this time, a lot of new devices were being proven as part of the U.S. military service, so it kind of makes sense for it to have been an experimental thing that went wrong, right? Project Mogul was the official federal answer for the crash in 1947, an experiment to detect the sonic waves of the Soviet weapons, which by the way was truth, but it was so expensive it quickly became unavailable. However, the same question remains. Are we actually alone in the universe? Whatever the answer is, the thing is that we have searched and exploited our imaginations trying to recreate or reimagine what life outside would be. TV shows, movies, interviews, arts, and by the way, check the new Roswell series and let us know what you think about it. But in general, science fiction has always allowed us to, dream with the answers, and here are some of my classics, which I'm glad I had here too. In the case the aliens arrive one day, do you think they would come in peace? Or do you think they would be coming a little bit looking for revenge? After all, it seems we haven't been the best hosts, have we? Going through the museum, you'll see very interesting alien exhibitions and some art demonstrations that go from the prehistoric aliens to this diverse photography work that most of it has been cleared, supposedly, right? And then at the end you will also have this beautiful wall with paintings. We thought it was a nice touch. On the way out, the same way as always, you'll find a store, but hey, let's give them creativity points for this one. What is interesting about this place is that the alien souvenir stores are everywhere, not only in the museums. But anyway, enough about that, let's go to the spacewalk of Roswell. The three main attractions of Roswell are interconnected by these green alien pods that we're gonna see all over town. And here we are, so let's go in. The whole walk might take you around 15 minutes if you're in a hurry, but as you're gonna be able to see right now, it's certainly worth it to walking.
Body scan complete. Proceed to probing. Body scan complete.
For me, space has always been both terrifying and fascinating. To be conscious about yourself within the infinite darkness of our home, that's a very interesting feeling, I have to say. But whether it scares you or fascinates you, it's important to remember space is always there to remind us the possibilities are infinite. And we finally make it to the last stop of the day at Roswell's International Airport, where after answering some simple questions, you'll be able to take off.
Alright, have your electronic devices or any other robotic companions left your possession in the last 24 hours? Currently, are you carrying any extraterrestrial goop, slime, ooze, mucus, or glop? Because these are prohibited.
No.
Alright, wonderful. You're clear for security, so you may go ahead and enter in through the airlock.
Thank you.
I ask that you stand in the middle of the room, please. This flight is open seating. You may sit where you like. Please feel free to place personal belongings on the cart if you like as well.
Once you're inside and once you're ready, binoculars will be handled to you so you can experience a virtual reality animation. Travel itineraries are on the screens, so look for your. So just before leaving, we want to say Roswell and New Mexico ended up being super fun, more than we could expect. And you might be seeing a few projects that are taking place here very soon on your screens. So please subscribe, share, like, and thanks for keep watching Rods TV. Have a good one.